Hi, I'm Rachel, and I have type 1 or juvenile diabetes. Insulin-dependent diabetics use synthetic insulin because their pancreas no longer makes its own insulin. When a person without diabetes needs insulin after eating a meal, their pancreas makes insulin to cover the food that they ate. When a diabetic needs insulin for the food that they ate, they must calculate how much insulin that they need, and then they have to either inject insulin into their body with a needle or an insulin pump. However, sometimes stress, exercise, and among many other things can cause a person with diabetes to get too much insulin and result to an insulin overdose. This overdose causes a low blood sugar, and low blood sugars are not fun. As an insulin-dependent diabetic, I have experienced my fair share of low blood sugars. When I have a low blood sugar, I get very confused, and sometimes after my blood sugars are back to normal and someone is referencing what I just did, I have no idea I even did those things. Kind of like I blacked out for a moment. When I was diagnosed with diabetes, right before 3rd grade, my parents were working close with my doctor to make sure that my blood sugars wouldn't drop low when I was in my honeymoon period. My doctor explained that the honeymoon period was when my pancreas was still creating insulin, and over time it would eventually stop. But she said to make sure that I didn't get too much insulin right now while I was in this honeymoon stage. Well, one day about halfway through 3rd grade year, I was putting on my jacket to go outside for recess. For some reason, I thought that I needed to go out the front doors of the school, but the playground was through the back doors. By the time I realized that I was going the wrong way, I was already outside in the parking lot of the school. I quickly turned around and ran back to the doors. While I was running, I was looking around to see if I could see the playground from where I was. I could, and I could see all my friends were playing on the equipment. I got so excited, I ran a little faster. But when I turned around, I ran straight into the doors. Then, everything went black. When I woke up, I was in the principal's office. The principal of the school was sitting in front of me, and I was sitting in a chair. Am I in trouble? I wondered aloud. No, explained the secretary, whom I hadn't noticed was there until she spoke. She had a phone up to her head, and then she told the person on the other end that I was talking again and that I was getting color back into my face. I found out that she had called 911 and my parents because after I ran to the door, the principal found me and carried me to his office. I was awake, I wasn't making sense, and I didn't recognize him. I didn't remember anything after I ran to the door, and I still don't. But I was awake and I was talking. Low blood sugars are not fun.